Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. What a great week this was for crypto. What a great week this was. We are taking a look here at the Ether chart on the 1 hour time frame as we are heading into the weekend. I think it could be an interesting Saturday. So the structure here is sort of unchanged. We have still this 1-2, 1-2 setup possibly. Important is that this initial move up from the 23rd of January was likely all a wave 1 with a wave 2 pullback. Now we are likely in a third wave and so on. Now it is not very typical that a wave 2 is so shallow, but it can happen, especially in crypto, especially in a bullish market. That can happen at some point. It's also not the first 1-2 setup that Ether does. No, we have a lot of 1-2 setups on the daily chart. In the previous video, I showed you our daily chart as well, and also yesterday. So feel free to check that out. We'll probably do that once more in one of the next videos. But yeah, wave 2s can be shallow. A couple of comments from the previous video, basically. A few people asked me, okay, so does the wave 2 not need to pull back like 50% to the 50% retracement? And I said, no, not needed. There is no minimum target in the original Elliott Wave principle book. There's no medium target for a wave 2. I would normally like to see the 38.2 retracement level reached for a more reliable wave 2, maybe even a little lower. But in a very bullish market, these wave 2s, as you can see here, can be extremely shallow, and that can be very deceptive. It can also make the entire wave counting exercise much more difficult, challenging, because, without the pullbacks, you don't have a landmark here on the chart that tells you basically which wave we are in with a high likelihood. So it makes it a bit difficult, but nevertheless, yes, shallow wave 2s, they do happen. They also happen in crypto. And that's already the preferred count already in white, so that we're already in the larger third wave, and then we can explore if the third wave itself shows a clear 5-wave pattern, or maybe we are going up so directly and in such a bullish way that also here the market isn't going to offer any more pullbacks. So again, pullbacks are not guaranteed. When the market offers them, they are an opportunity. All I can do in my work is to add the relevant support levels for those pullbacks if they occur, and for the areas to watch that we know which could lead to a reaction. But I cannot really guarantee that a pullback is unfolding, or I can make it, I can make the market do something. No, that's not how it works. Now, zooming in then, we can see that in wave 1 of the larger third wave, we basically have a wave 1, a wave 2, a 3, 4, maybe wave 5 topped. But as I explained earlier today, it's possible that wave 5 unfolds as an ending diagonal in an ascending wedge pattern. That's one scenario in which we headed a shallow wave 4 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it could carry on a little more. So that's just something to be prepared for. It's also possible, and that's unfortunately what we don't really know, if the wave 2 already started there with that pullback, and I don't think it necessarily did, but if the wave 2 already started, then, this could be the wave A, this could be a B, and we're now coming down in C, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that we're sort of in the middle of our yellow support area. So we would then possibly find support, But so between 3,104 and 3,178. But either way, as long as the $3,000 level isn't broken to the downside, the assumption that you see on the chart is valid. Again, this is quite corrective. So we could be dealing with an ABC, or maybe the wave 5 of 1 is still extending a little bit. But we are in a situation in which a wave 2 pullback could start at any time. It wouldn't be deep with a high likelihood, at least not. The first line of support that will be tested is here, $3,000 basically. Now we have a very special situation again here on the ETH chart. If we see a break, a sustained break above 3,741. And this is the 78.6 extension level of the first 1-2 setup. Well, then I have to assume we are already in the third wave of a third wave. Okay, so it would not be ideal, but it is sometimes what happens in very bullish markets, that these moves then are so directly oriented, directly bullish, that there are no deeper pullbacks anymore. Maybe a few of the larger ones, but in the subwave structures, sometimes they just go. Again, it all confirms the, the need for a core position. Because if this breaks above that level, then we go up much more directly into the $4,000, $5,000 range. So that's my update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.